Gang. What up? Gang. What up? Yeah, hit that subscribe. What up? Y'all already know what up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got 19 keys playing this AM, man. We ain't gonna play like that. Y'all know how I go with 19. Shout out to the boy 19 Keys, man. I think I'm late on this one. I ain't get to see this one. So I'm gonna present it. Hopefully YouTube don't be no BRE and block it. You know how they be doing. I don't want none of that. Okay, y'all. We don't want none of that YouTube. You know how I go. We don't. Let's get it popping, gang. Let's get it popping, gang.
Conversation so that we can start moving towards it.
Shout out to M2M, Millennials to Millionaires. Shout out to y'all too, big gang. You know what I'm saying? I got this straight off y'all channel. I already know what's up, but hey, top of the morning, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Don't play with it. Don't play with it, man. All my new subscribers, I love y'all. Run my subs up to 100,000, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy, Connor Slaughter. This is the Street University where we turn street niggas into universal students because, you know, here we teach you and you learn a little bit about everything. We ain't gonna play with you. We like to give it to you in bunches, not crunches. You feel me? That's how we get it.
And we can hold each other accountable for when we're not moving in alignment with those core values.
Let's go back.
Vision is useless to you. So now
you just mentioned something crazy. You just mentioned vision. But talk to us about like how important a vision actually is.
Yeah, if you don't have a vision, you're blind. Right? And there's many people who see with their eyes, but they don't imagine with their mind. Right. A vision gives a man or a woman direction in life. Right? Anything that you do in life, you have to have a vision for. Otherwise, you don't know where you're going. Right? And so you can't really form a purpose or some meaning towards life until you have a vision, something that you're working up towards in life. Right? So when you construct an idea in your head,
which is true, America. We know that's true right there, you know. I mean, where is you going? What's your vision? What's your vision? What you plan to be? Where you plan to go? How far you plan on taking it? Where you plan on making it to, big game? That's what we need to think about. A lot of y'all don't. I know y'all don't, you know. But that's real. Shout out 19 Keys. He hit it on the head with that game. Yeah, he hit it on the head with that.
You architect this vision. That means now you have this place where anything else that doesn't coincide with that vision is useless to you. Right. So now you have a barometer to know when you're going off your vision. Like, wait a minute, I'm having this conversation with you. I'm spending this time, but it has nothing to do with my vision. Right. I'm spending money on these things that have nothing to do with my vision. Right? I have watch hours watching content that has nothing to do with my vision. Right. So vision gives direction. Right? And so vision gives purpose, meaning, and direction to a person's life. Right? So a man without vision is a man without meaning.
Yeah.
I like the way he put that. That was well put. Shout out to 19 Keys, gang. A man without vision is a man without meaning, gang. You feel me? Simple as that. You know, if you one of the men out there without vision, that means nor do you have meaning, man. Wake up on this Sunday morning, y'all. Wake up and get this early morning blessing, this mental blessing right here, because it's a lot of men out there that don't got meaning. They don't got a vision either. They don't know where they going. They don't know where they want to go. They ain't no future in their front. Okay, so if it ain't no future in your front, man, that means you know you really lost out here already. You lost out here. You depending on the world to maybe say you Craig, but that ain't gonna happen. You know that ain't gonna happen. I kid you not. So I like the way 19 put that, man. Shout out to 19.
Black purpose, all of that.
Absolutely.
What would you say is your top five core values?
You know, for me, I would say family, loyalty. You know,
those main two is one of my cores. Two of my cores actually, family and loyalty. Because with that, you one of the richest people. As long as you got family and your family trust you and they're willing to stick behind your back, gang, and help you get to from point A to point Z, you is rich. You rich in spirit. You don't need the dollars. Y'all can get all the dollars y'all want together. That's all it takes, family. And we learned that, you know, growing up. We learned that from grandma and grandpa when they was teaching that how to stick, you know, by your family side, have family dinners, family events. That's what they show you. You feel me? Because I'm gonna tell you something. If you got a person in your family who got a goal and you might not got one, if y'all push that person, gang, y'all got a lottery ticket. Only reason I say that because that person that y'all pushing, they gonna always remember that you was the one behind their back. You was the one that was in their corner pushing and helping them fight to get to where they needed to go. Now that they on, boy, they'll never forget you. They can't, because your face gonna always pop up like, damn, that motherfucker was my ride or die motherfucker who was always there with me, who told me don't give up, told me, you feel me, I got it, all that good stuff. And right now we need that. We need that out there. Shout out 19 Keys for that right there, gang. For that message, man. That was a remarkable message, you know. That was so remarkable. I don't like when my shit got shit on there, gang. But yeah, let's keep going, man.
Respect. I have a lot, so you know, core values is key. I always say you should know your top 5 core values better than you know your top 5 rappers.
Well, but
you know,
that was me.
People will tell you the rappers off the top of the dome, right?
True. Yeah. I mean that's what we argue about most of the time. But you know,
I did the exercise and then I did that. I thought and went back to sleep. My bad, y'all. But what's y'all core values out there? Do anybody got core values? You know, I ain't really heard my black people speak about no core values in a while. I heard them speak about morals and values, and a lot of young kids don't got nothing out there. Young people that work at McDonald's, KFC, all these working ass kids, they don't got no core values, gang. They ain't got none. I heard them talking about morals and values, and those they don't got either. So, you know, let's keep going though. 19 popping.
Integrity. Yeah. So we have so many conversations arguing about top 5 rappers in the history of the world and top 5 sport athletes. And we get excited about that because that's culture. But the reality of it is you can't build a culture without it having core values in it, right? You can't, because you have.
That's right. You can't build a culture without having core values, gang. You know, so once again, I asked everybody out there, what's your core values? Shout out to my brother 19 Keys, man. This brother, he be popping. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to his channel, man. He always popping, and EYL be popping too, and Ian Dunlap. Shout out to all y'all intelligent black brothers, man. We need more of these cats around. You know what I'm saying? They can teach everybody else, and everybody else can keep teaching and keep teaching and keep teaching.
You have to build on top of that. So people often ask, how come we don't have unity and things of that nature? Because we don't have a culture with the core values of unity, right? So therefore, it's not built on top of that. So when you build in a company, you build in a system, you build it off core values, right? And then that is what helps shapes the mission and the vision for that company based on it staying true to those core values. And everybody that's connected to that mission is everybody else that's saying, I have an oath to those same core values as well. We are aligned.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what I be telling my people, like, gang, look, this is all we got to do. Everybody stay, you know, grinding and stay down for that mission. That's all our core value right there. Definitely once that mission get up off the ground, you got to think of it like that. You feel me? Some of y'all be thinking of it like, oh, a motherfucker go jip and bamboozle me and do like, you know, do you like this, shake and bake? You know, it ain't none of that, you know. But at the end of the day, he totally right. I like the way the operation, you know, plan that he just, you know, spat it out there to y'all. I like the way he spatted that out there.
Aligned in principles.
It's like construction. Your core values are literally your foundation, right? Without a foundation, you're building will collapse.
Right. So that's why people should really think about their core values more, so you know whether you're doing things that's in line or unaligned with your core values.
Yeah.
And that'll let you know whether you're still going to one's true purpose, right? And true meaning in life. There's so many people that, you know, they die while living. You know what I'm saying? They live a soulless life because they do so many things against their core values, they don't respect themselves no more. Right? And when you live a life according to those values, now you have a life that's meaningful. Now you can be happy. Now you can feel joyful. Right? Because you're not doing anything that's corrupting your soul and your system. Right? So I believe
simple. You know, a lot of shit that we do out here corrupt our soul and system. We got to change that. We got to actually, you know, try to reiterate that in a way in our lives, gang. We gotta, you know, reevaluate the things we're doing. Make sure the core values is aligned with where we're going in the future and our goals, gang. And do it that way. That's how I say. Just like he just said. That make more sense to me. If you ask me, I don't know what y'all be thinking that makes sense nowadays, because a lot of things in 2023 that make sense to y'all probably don't make sense to us. That's had morals and values from 1996, 7, 8, 2000, early 2000 gang. Like it be like that sometimes though. Yeah, hold on, man. Let me see. Hey, top of the morning, gang. Get over there to YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel, gang. Start playing them live over there. 19 keys popping. Y'all already know how that go. Oh yeah, this where the shit made at the green screen. You already know how I go. Hold on, let me continue.
I believe that is very, very key and important that we reestablish the ideas of what are the values of the culture, and that be more of a mainstream conversation so that we can start moving towards that and we can hold each other accountable for when we're not moving in alignment with those core values.
Right.
So would you say people find their core values and then find purpose, or is it something that's done simultaneously?
No, I think that I don't think you find purpose, right? Purpose is something that you realize. Purpose is something that you build. Purpose is it's a system that you discover, but it's not really a finding because you're not chasing or not really looking for.
Which is the truth. I feel like that's the truth, Black America. At the end of the day, I feel like, purpose. I think, I can't, it ain't nothing I can say beyond that. I think I totally agree. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
For me, 19 keys, purpose is built out of work ethic, right? When you find what is your reason, right? I'll use the analogy of the remote. What is the remote for?
Control. TV. Control.
It's to control the TV. So now you know the purpose of the remote based on its function, right? And what it can do. Right, so that's one low-level function. That's what the remote have. We have low-level functions and we have high-level functions, right? Once we go on that process of working throughout life, we discover gifts, skills, talents, right? So we know what we can become high-level functions at, and we say, well, this is my purpose. I'm good at speaking. Oh, this must be my purpose, right? I'm good at making money in the real estate market. This must be part of my purpose, right? But then you can discover high levels of purpose by saying that, damn, I have this money, right? Now I want to do something else with it. So it's a constant path of discovery and realization going to one's path, but each thing along that path is allowing you to discover more and more of your purpose, right? So there's a lot of people who lack a work ethic, right?
And that's why they tell you can't like no work ethic out here on this Black Top gang. You got to be willing to get up, get out, and get something, get up off your ass. Some of you young motherfuckers be out there on your ass, sitting around waiting on a handout, hoping somebody really send you something, give you something. Bitch, if you don't get up off your ass, I'm just saying, you got to do that shit yourself, gang. You feel me? Like, it ain't just going to come to you. You really got to be at it, chasing it, and not chasing it in a negative way that'll put you in, harm's way, but you got to chase it, believe in God first, and put God first before anything, y'all. It ain't enough of that going on. And I'm going to tell y'all, Jesus is popping. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you talking about. Jesus is popping, big gang. You hear me? That's all I'm saying. Like, man, real life, that man is popping, gang. If y'all ain't known that, man, I don't know what to tell y'all. Hey, if they don't know that, I don't know what to tell y'all, gang. He popping for real. Y'all make sure y'all know that, man. But that's what you do. You stay humble. You put God first, and you get your black ass up, and you get there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you don't worry about my background. My background dirty. Not dirty, but close. That's how I be. Definitely in my operation area. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, Jesus popping, gang. I think everybody needs to know that. He'll get you where you gotta go. Let's keep going.
And they looking for a purpose, and it's like, no, start working and you will discover it.
Right.
Wow, that's crazy. It is amazing. So I grew up in the church. Mom is a faith-believing woman. She wakes up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Every morning does devotions. And the reason that I'm here today is because of the blessings that she's prayed for me, right?
Yeah.
And I know in the first chapter in Genesis, not trying to go biblical, but we're made in the image and likeness of God.
That's right.
Right? So my question to you is, why do you call yourself a God, and what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I think you just said it. Ye are all gods, right?
Right.
Question is, why don't you call yourself a God?
Right.
Right? I can prove I'm a God because I can manufacture things from my mind.
Right.
Right? I'm not, human beings have the ability to use our neocortex in ways that other mammals can't. Right? We can imagine, we can problem solve, we can think of multiple ways to do things and bring it into reality. And so that's a godlike ability. The most complex thing on the planet Earth, right? And the most amazing thing that's ever been created is the human body and brain, the mind system. Nobody can show you where the mind is, right? Nobody can tell you where the spirit or the soul is, but we all know it exists, right? What does that mean? Right? The immaterial substance of man is what makes him God, not the material substance. So people often say that we're not gods because you're limiting yourself based on your material flesh. But when you're talking about the immaterial substance, that's what we believe God is made of, right? That creator source, right? The consciousness. That's what we all have, right? So how can I not be what I'm made of? Right? So
simple, good question, perfect question, man. How can I not be what I'm made of? And that means, you know, we part made of in his image, and you know, he breathed his breath in us, gang. Then we gods. That's what he's saying. A lot of y'all need to wake up and realize that, so you can put yourself in a better position. That's how you live your life to the extreme. That's how you live your life. You know what I'm saying? Exerting past one's peak, man. And I think we got to peak. So I think it's just that we need to recognize we are gods, gang. Fuck you talking about. You know, we manifest things out of our reality and bring it to our existence in our life. You know, and you do that with that mind, man. Make sure your mind and your energy is always positive. Don't negate your energy to the negative state. That's what gets you lost, and you lose blessings, because now you bring it upon on negative things, gang. So you got to just stay far away from that shit. That's what we be trying to tell y'all, definitely, with the eating, the way you eat, what you put in your body, because you are what you eat. So at the end of the day, you got to recognize that, pay more attention. Let's keep going.
So if God is my father and I'm his son, we family, right? You know, then I am made of the same substance of my father. So I don't think that you human beings, if you praise God, you shouldn't want to be calling yourself anything other than that which you praise, that which you love the most in the world. You telling me you don't want to identify as that? Right? So we have a interesting reality where human beings are always going around policing each other over their faith and belief and ideas, right? And that's playing God, right? Telling me I'm not a God is playing God, because only God should be able to tell me that, right? So the idea that somebody can tell me I'm not a God is you're telling me you are my God, right? And I'm telling you, no, you're not.
Facts. 19 Keys. Shout out 19 Keys. Facts, man. The brother only speak the knowledge right there. Them facts that us brothers ain't speaking to each other on a regular daily basis. You don't see nobody telling you this on the corner, on your street corner, in your corner store, your family, your cousins, your friends, your neighbors. Nobody. And nobody popping that off to you, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Run them up to 100,000, man. Shout out to 19 Keys. Make sure y'all get over there to his channel too and subscribe, gang. Let's keep going. 100%.
So what about, like, I saw you mention something about a slave mentality and a God mentality. And when you're operating from a slave mentality perspective, you're starting a race from behind almost. Yeah. You want to touch on that a little bit?
That concept goes towards the idea that, you know, we don't have no hero tales in our culture, right? All of it is either anti-hero or it is the stories of failure. And oftentimes when we talk about Black American history, we start at slavery, right? And that's not the truth of.
And why is that? Why we always start at slavery? Like, it's a breakdown segment. That's a systematical thing too. Y'all put the slavery on our mind and fuck us up automatically right away, huh?
No, I was looking for that comb.
Oh, here. Because I needed a skinnier one anyway, trying to clean that up. Yeah. Why do we start like that, America? Thank you, baby. Yeah, we got Mama Shirley. Hey, yeah, man. Yeah, that's my wife. So shout out to her wife, Mama Shirley. Y'all know that. I ain't gonna play it by mine. Hey, at the end of the day, why do we start out like that, man? I really don't know. You know, I don't know, America. I don't know. Like he said, man, we gods, man. Let's just not start at the slavery lane and let these motherfuckers trick us and fool us. You know, not to bash and butcher his words with the cuss words. I apologize about that, brother 19. Let's keep going.
Of, our history, right? Our story, goes back to the beginning of time. We don't really have a beginning and we have no ending, right? You can't really point to where do Black people begin, right? There isn't an existence. You can point to where Caucasian history begins. You can't point to where original people begin, right? And so when you think about that, you have people like Hannibal Barker. Right, Hannibal Barker was a military genius. He's the reason military strategists, there's schools of strategy.
How many of y'all know about Hannibal Barker? How many of y'all know about him? You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button if you know about him. Hit that like button if you don't. Hit that subscribe button if you know about him. Hit that like button if you don't.
Study him to this day because he was a young African brother that went over there and conquered Rome. He was the only one that went over there with a military campaign and won in his 20s. Wow. If you start history there telling that kind of story, you telling me that's what I come from, that's my stock. Right? How old was Mansa Musa? Probably in his 30s, 40s, or whatever. You know what I mean? But he was the richest man in history. Ever. Now let's dig into how did he do it? What was his mindset, though? I don't just want to know what he got. I want to know who he was.
How did he get there?
Right. Because now you're telling me, I'm just like him. Right?
So why can't I get it?
Exactly. But when we start from slavery.
And that's what we need to be thinking. But like he said, when we start from slavery, it's hard to think like that when they give you that slavery story, that slavery type of mindset, systematical ass story setup that they give everybody. It's hard to, you feel me? Oh yeah, got that splinter cell popping off. Oh, I'm back. Anyway, yeah, it's hard to get in that mind state. Like, wait, okay, I was like him. All right, why can I, get more like him, or why can't I jump back into that lane of life? You feel me? Because they already put that slavery lane of life on us, and it's hard to jump back there. It's hard to reiterate that in our head, the kings and queen standpoint of life that we once was that, gang. So,
No, y'all started in chains. Y'all was just slaves, so now it's like, dang, man, we came from nothing. We got to work our ways into becoming something. No, we started off the greatest military generals on the planet Earth, the richest people on the planet Earth. You go back to the Moor civilization, that civilized the Europeans, civilized Caucasians across the planet Earth. So we were the science.
Shout out my brother Terrence, man. Terrence, hey, he always was telling me something about that, man, when I was on the live with him a lot, gang. The Moors, and he was sending me a book. So shout out to my brother Terrence, man. Freaky T, where you at? I know you still on online somewhere, man, online. You feel me? Yeah. For sure. Yeah. Shout out to you, big gang. Let's get it in. Let's see. Let's keep going.
Scientists, the generals, the farmers, the educators. You go to Tahuti and to ancient Kemet civilization, you're looking at us, as architects and building step pyramids and, creating mathematical systems. Wow. So it's like starting from any places of like slavery is a derailment of the truth. You know what I mean? That's a speck in time. At the same time, it's a part of our story, but it's a part of a cycle of our story. It's not the whole. And that cycle of our story is what allows us to be great today, because we went through all of that to become all that we are now.
Right.
Talk to me a little bit about that. I noticed you said something the other day, and it was like mothers killing their kids at the dinner table.
Yeah.
In terms of what they're feeding them. And that kind of hit me very powerful. You know what I'm saying?
You heard him. He said mothers killing their kids at the dinner table. That's, and that's what they feeding us, because look, a lot of black people don't look into the food that they giving us, gang. We ain't paying no attention to this, man. We need to start studying that, paying attention to that, gang. Checking that out, you feel me? That's what I'm saying. That's what we need to do. We need to wake up and smell that coffee. Because when they get real, they get real. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want to never be in that field of not able to handle that realness of when it's real, like black people, definitely, because it hit us the hardest, I'm telling you. So mothers killing, the kids at the dinner table, it hit different. Something way different, That's all it is. Let me see what's up. Okay. Shout out, Shorty, whoever that is. Shout out, y'all, most definitely. Hey, y'all, Y'all gotta forgive me too. I ain't good with answering the comments when I be live and recording. I don't know why. I just be focused on the message.
What is the importance of what you put in your body?
You know, I said that on our Ash Cash show, mothers killing their kids at the dinner table. And it really goes for mothers and fathers, whoever feeding those children the wrong foods, right? In America, we have an over gluttonous society, very greedy.
For sure.
60+% of people are obese.
Yeah.
And then you ask yourself, how come the other 40% are not? Right? What are they doing that the other 60% are not doing? Right? And so when you look at the reality of human beings, we really don't know. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad gave us how to eat to live, right? Because most people eat to live. They don't know how to eat to live. Or most people live to eat, rather. They don't know how to eat to live. And so food is supposed to be a substance that nourishes your body for longevity, for energy, right? So food is a tool. But we make food this luxury thing, right? We take crabs out to sea and we spice them up and we eat them, but it has no nutritional value for you, right? We take food and we process it. You know, it's junk, it's chemicals. You go read the back of most none of that makes, right? We take all of these soys and that's not good for men.
Man, shout out to 19 Keys, man.
So you got a lot of soy boys
y'all see they hating on my video, man. I hate that when the knowledge get to dropping, they get to hating on the video. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, but anywho, man, I ain't gonna stay long though. I do love y'all today, man. I'm gonna see if I can come back around. I want to pop some of that Jennings off too. You feel me? And integrate these two. You feel me? Integrate these two and get it popping, gang. So, like I said, man, I love y'all. I'll make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. Don't play. Hit that like button. And you know, join me for the next one, gang. And y'all listen to what he's saying, man. Hey, just stay tuned. Go watch 19 Keys, man. Subscribe to him. Go subscribe to M2M, man. Millennial to Millionaires. Shout out to y'all too. You feel me? Because this was their video. Shout out to y'all too, gang. And if y'all want to support, you feel me? Support me up in my Cash App, man. Cash App. Scrolling across the bottom. Stop playing. I am gone, man. I love y'all. I'm out.